Ah, ça y est.
Je sais pas.
Allô, allô? Ouais. Tu m'entends ou pas, toi, de ton côté? Ah, ça y est.
Ouais, c'est bon.
Ouais, c'est bon.
Allô, allô?
Il y a un tout petit décalage. Tu m'entends ou pas, toi, de ton côté?
Ouais, c'est bon.
Ouais, c'est bon. Allô, allô? Il y a un tout petit...
Bon, cool.
Mais,
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
attends. It's amazing.
Toi, tu peux faire tes conclusions.
Ah, je m'amuse comme pas possible.
Tu peux faire ta chose.
Je m'amuse. Alors,
C'est vrai que c'est plus sympa si t'as un truc préparé que de parler.
donc, hop.
Ou si t'as un PowerPoint, par exemple.
Comment on fait là? Parce que là, ça voit pas là. Donc, on tire ça, ça marche pas quoi. Il y a un petit délai peut-être.
Ouais, ça tire ton son.
À mon avis, il y a un petit délai. J'aimerais en voir un quoi. Tu peux le brancher celui-là?
Sinon,
Tu peux le brancher?
comme il faut.
Alors, tu peux le brancher?
Ça là, c'est normal.
Tu peux le brancher?
Ça n'a rien à voir, ça.
Est-ce que tu peux le brancher?
Brancher quoi encore?
Allô, allô, allô? Ça veut en faire ça, ça fait pas ça, tac, 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 comme ça. Non? Si, c'est bon. C'est un tout petit peu. Ouais, ok, c'est bon. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. All right. Je m'amuse. Donc là, on fait quoi? On va retirer ça. On va retirer ça. Ok. Ok, 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 ok. Je voudrais me mettre dans les trucs. On va retirer ça là.
Pourquoi tu me tiens comment?
All right. On va mettre ça.
Ouais, ça, c'est trop. Il est là, ton
Voilà.
chargeur, ça.
Je vais juste mettre sur l'équilibre de l'huile. Et puis voilà. C'est sympa comme tout, hein. J'avoue. Allez. Alors, tac, tac. Et tac.
L'autre, là, comment il s'appelle?
Ah, tac et tac.
Black.
Je suis en live là. Donc, si je parlais écrit, je pas fait quelque chose, mais voilà. Allez, pardon. Donc, ça, on va faire. Enfin, je suis en live. Je ne sais pas si je suis en live. It's so hilarious. Ok, là, c'est bon. Là, c'est bon. Ok, là, on le voit là. Ok. Ok. Et donc, là, là, là et là. Ok. Et donc, normalement, quand je suis là. Ok. C'est ça qui fait que ça fait le machin, quoi. Ok.
Ce que je vois là, c'est ce qu'il voulait.
Et le edit, ça fait quoi quand tu fais edit?
Si tu veux mettre des textes.
Ok, ok, c'est
Les
quand
banners,
tu
ça sera
réédites là. Donc réédit, c'est quand tu veux remettre. Ben, c'est très bien tout ça. Moi, j'aime bien. Ok. Mais là, est-ce que tu m'entends? Est-ce que si tu vas là-haut, tu m'entends? Est-ce que tu vas. Attends.
Oui, je t'entends.
Ok. Ouais. Est-ce que tu m'entends?
Mais un truc là, ça va s'afficher là.
C'est pas mal du tout. Hein. Bon, bah là, je suis contente. Allez.
Tu veux mettre inscription, un truc.
Voilà. Ok. Bah, c'est très bien ça, dis donc. Faudrait même essayer de là. Peut-être. Ça doit être plus simple de faire ça tranquille. Ok. Bon, bah voilà, bref. Alors, je suis contente. Je suis très contente. Mais moi, ce que j'aurais voulu. Ah, essayer du son.
Voilà.
Voilà, ok. Je voulais retirer ça aussi. Hop. Pour vérifier si j'ai mon truc là. Donc, il y a un backpack en fait. Ça, c'est le principal. Et ça, c'est le deuxième. Ok. Donc, ce que je vais faire, c'est que je vais clôturer celui-là. C'est trop bien. I like it. I like it very much. Donc, sur machin, il y a ça. Ok. Moi, j'ai pas forcément envie d'avoir ça. Est-ce que je peux retirer ce truc-là? Ça, au revoir. C'est bien, hein? Je suis vraiment. Bon, ça continue toujours, hein, tu me dis, hein? Si, c'est bien, hein? Ouais, c'est sympa, hein? Sympa comme tout. Haha! Je suis mort de rire. Oh God.
C'est plus facile que...
Voilà. Et donc c'est là que je voudrais retirer mon truc. Dans les options.
Plus facile que...
Voilà. Voilà. Voilà, voilà, voilà. Alors ça, je veux pas maintenant. On va mettre... ta. Ça, on va retirer. Ça, on va retirer.
C'est pas mal comme déjà pour...
Voilà. Et puis c'est bien.
Le truc payant, il peut faire pas mal.
Alors, allo, ABD, nanana. Voilà. Bon, bah voilà. Maintenant, je suis good to go maintenant. Je suis contente. Ben oui. Mais bien sûr. C'est vachement cool.
Il a un truc pro. Oh non, il a juste invité des gens.
C'est vachement cool. Donc, non, the restrict la vidéo. On va essayer comme ça.
Quand tu invites des gens, c'est gratuit.
Et comme ça, c'est bien. Hop. Bon, bah voilà. Ok. J'ai fini de faire les petites modifs. Ok. Je sais pas si je vais parler en français. I just finished doing the modification. Technical stuff. I don't know if I will do that in French or in English, but I'm very proud of myself for having done that. Okay, and I would like to check something else also. And this is this. So that this est le point de référence. Et c'est vraiment très bien. Je suis vraiment fière de moi. I'm very proud of myself. Ah bah du coup, tu vois, ça s'est mis là, du coup. Ce qui est pas mal. Donc il s'est pas mis là par contre. Ah si, il s'est mis mais pas... Bon bah voilà, ok, bah moi je suis contente. Donc voilà, je suis très 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 contente. Parce que... sorry quoi?
On a vu plusieurs moments.
D'accord. Je suis vraiment contente parce que... Alors pour regarder, c'est là. Voilà, ok, cool. Donc là on sait que machin, ok. Alors... Today we are the 5th of June. Aujourd'hui, on est le 5 juin 2020 et j'ai décidé de revenir sur ma chaîne et de refaire un live. I decided to come back on my channel to do a live, un direct en fait. Ok. Alors, a few hours ago, my husband and I, we did our second live ever together. Donc, il y a quelques heures, mon mari et moi, on a fait notre deuxième direct sur cette chaîne, en fait. The first live was for my birthday, for my 30th birthday. Le premier direct, c'était pour mon 40 ans, mon anniversaire où je célébrais mes 40 ans. And the second live was for our sentiment as a so-called interracial Christian married couple regarding the Black Lives Matter and the police brutality. Et donc, en fait, le deuxième qu'on a fait il y a quelques heures, c'était donc un direct à deux, mon mari et moi, en tant que chrétiens qui sommes donc mariés et dans un couple interracial, comme les gens aiment dire, et notre sentiment sur le mouvement appelé aux États-Unis Black Lives Matter et concernant les polices, les polices les problèmes avec la police en fait. Voilà, bon. Alors, I decided to come back because I think I started to like it. J'ai décidé de revenir parce que je pense que finalement, je commence à aimer ce petit truc-là, quoi. And no, I just wanted to have my own sentiment without my husband, who is obviously Caucasian descent. Et je voulais vraiment mettre bien mon sentiment à moi toute seule, sans qu'il y ait donc mon mari qui est de descendance Caucasian, okay, and I'm very pleased that I decided and I'm feel comfortable enough to do some live. Je suis vraiment contente de me dire bon bah maintenant je vais faire des petits lives. Open to recently, what I was used to be doing was mainly pre-recording my videos, my long, very long videos, and then download them on YouTube. Donc jusqu'à présent, ce que je faisais, c'est que j'avais mis très très longues vidéos que j'enregistrais, qu'après je téléchargeais sur YouTube. Et puis bon bah voilà, les choses sont faites que maintenant je me sens inspirée de faire ça différemment, et donc je le fais. Donc voilà. Je n'ai pas de script. I don't have any agenda or script or a paper or whatever. It's free flow, okay. Je n'ai pas de papier, c'est comme ça. J'ai toujours fait mes vidéos comme ça. Maybe in the future I will change and do that differently, but I don't feel that I have to do that. It's no. So anyway, voilà, je n'ai pas de papier dans les médias pour dire voilà, c'est cela. Mais c'est vrai que it's been a while now that I am on YouTube. Actually, it's been I have been on YouTube ever since 2009. Je suis sur YouTube depuis 2009. I haven't uploaded straight away though. J'ai pas tout de suite donc mis des vidéos sur YouTube, mais au tout début je mettais des playlists, tout ça, et puis après j'ai décidé de faire des vidéos. Bon, mais là ce qui m'interpelle, c'est d'où le titre de ma vidéo que j'ai intitulé le titre suivant, The So-Called African Diaspora. Et donc, ça veut dire la diaspora, la soi-disant diaspora africaine. Okay. I have been using the term so-called quite often recently because I have been very, very disappointed with the so-called member of this group. J'ai pas mal, ça fait longtemps, ça fait un petit moment maintenant que j'utilise le mot so-called this, so-called that. Mais concernant la diaspora africaine, je dois reconnaître que je suis un petit peu déçue. Voilà, je suis un petit peu déçue parce que il y a bon nombre de personnes qui font des efforts. I'm very little bit disappointed because there are so many people who do many efforts, and I feel like every corner, every step of the way, every opportunity is given to prohibit progress, basically. And I'm not, how do you say that? I keep on seeing people so devastated and by events, murders, killing, controversies and whatnot. Je continue à voir des gens qui sont complètement dévastés par rapport à des événements, des meurtres, et tout ça. Et quand une personne décide de monter au créneau pour dire voilà, enough is enough, I'm gonna do something about it, they are always ostracized or criticized. Et quand il y a une personne qui se dit bon, j'en ai marre, maintenant c'est bon, je vais faire de mon mieux, je vais maintenant monter au créneau, je vais faire quelque chose, I'm gonna raise to the occasion and do something, and they are always criticized. I'm not talking about me per se. It's a pattern that I have noticed for quite some time now within the so-called YouTube Black Street. C'est pas, je parle pas forcément de moi. C'est une façon de faire, hein, une habitude que j'ai vue, que j'ai dénotée dans ce qu'on appelle communément les rues de YouTube qui concernent la communauté noire. I I'm somehow really an odd position because me, like I said, I am 40 years old. Donc moi, comme je l'ai dit, j'ai 40 ans. And I was born in France. Je suis donc née en France. But I'm currently living in Ireland. Mais je suis à l'heure actuelle en train de vivre en Irlande. Both of my parents were born in West Indies, French West Indies, who happen to be Martinique. Mes deux parents sont nés aux Antilles françaises, une île qu'on appelle la Martinique. And this is my reality. I am French, so I speak French. I understand Spanish. I understand English. I understand, of course, French and Creole. And because of where I live, I am very much forced or immersed with everything which is Americanized or American way. Et parce que je suis donc en Irlande, je suis vraiment imbibée, immergée de tout ce qui est donc américain et tout ça. But that being said, I'm also French also. Mais ceci étant dit, je suis également française, donc tout ce que j'ai une culture en moi, d'accord, la culture française. That being said also, ceci étant dit aussi, j'ai en moi les racines, le sang qui coule, la couleur, les aspects, mes cheveux, etc., qui sont d'Afrique. Within me also, I have different aspects of Africa also, you know? So I came across different people online that actually they'd like to call themselves creators, influencers, and they do a tremendous work online in their lane. And I like to share them on my platform because on my platform I am somebody who happened to be followers of Christ, married, but also working on my parents' legacy as well. Donc j'ai une chaîne internet effectivement sur YouTube et qui montre bien que je suis une chrétienne, donc quelqu'un qui croit en Dieu et en Yehusha. Et ensuite, je suis quelqu'un qui offre un carrefour, un hub, pour que différentes vidéos puissent être visionnées sur ma chaîne. Et c'est pour donner à différentes personnes de part et d'autre du monde l'occasion de découvrir des choses culturellement différentes. It's for me, it's an opportunity for me to give people access to discover different stuff that are readily available in one place. And this is the way I persons think that I'm contributed. So indeed, I have my channel with my vlog. Donc effectivement, j'ai ma chaîne avec mes vlogs. I haven't been vlogging quite consistently lately. J'ai pas vraiment vlogué de manière consistante récemment, mais sur ma chaîne, il y a des secteurs qui sont intéressants selon moi, d'accord? Donc effectivement, tout en bas de ma page, parce que ce n'est pas c'est pas la priorité que je veux qu'il y ait sur ma page, at the bottom of my main page of the home page, you can see different vlogs with my thumbnail. Sure, vous voyez donc différentes vidéos qui me concernant mes vlogs, mais on the top of the home page, you can see an important, to me at least, and to many others, section, which is called One Story, une histoire, una historia. One movie, un film, una película. One call, un appel, una llamada. One life, une vie, una vida. And this is dedicated to the person that can help you have a revival in your life. Ceci est dédié à la personne qui peut vous aider à avoir un renouveau dans votre vie. So you can discover history of religions, okay, which is not done by me. This is done by a content creator. C'est fait par quelqu'un d'autre, ce n'est pas moi. The content creator, his name is Truth in Edited. Okay. In this, you have a playlist with different video that will give you a way to discover the religion with an Afrocentric way, famille had, ok? Avec ce playlist-là, vous pouvez découvrir la religion avec une vision un peu plus afrocentrique, si je peux me permettre. Après cela, vous avez la Sainte Bible. Vous avez donc la Bible, la Sainte Bible. En français, vous avez l'Ancien Testament, le Nouveau Testament. Vous avez, and then you have the Bible in French, basically. Vous avez, and this is an audio books, okay? You have the audio Bible in French, the audio Bible in Spanish, and you have the audio Bible in English, okay, in dramatized version. You have also a playlist which is called His Movie, which is Afrocentric. Son film. In this playlist, you have 4 videos, and in these 4 videos, you have Black Jesus or Black Jesus, the Black Son, Yahusha, and you have a movie, The Color of the Cross, okay, part 1 and part 2, and you have also a movie regarding the apostle, et vous avez aussi un film sur les apôtres, ok. Donc là, vous avez un film, and then you have his story, and this is a Eurocentric way. So before you have an Afrocentric version of his movie, and now you have the Eurocentric version of his story, which is basically a Eurocentric cartoon, okay. Very interesting. That it's quite long, but worth the listening and the watching as well. You have the story of God and Jesus and the Bible. You have Jesus, he lived among us. Donc vous avez donc l'histoire de Dieu qui est très intéressant. C'est assez long quand même. Donc vous avez l'histoire de Dieu, Jésus et la Bible, mais c'est très bien fait. C'est long, mais c'est pas mal du tout. Et puis vous avez d'autres dessins animés qui sont vraiment eurocentriques dans leur approche de de Dieu, d'accord? And then you have son histoire, and then you have his story, but son histoire en dessin animé, d'accord? Which is quite graphic. Là, c'est un peu plus, comment dirais-je, poussé, mais très intéressant aussi, et c'est en français, d'accord? Je vous recommande aussi ceci. Ensuite, qu'est-ce qu'on a? On a Su Historia, donc on a la version espagnole. On a également son appel, ok? His call, ok? It's very important to give or not, but to be given the opportunity to entertain the idea, to give your heart and your life and your lifestyle to Jesus or Yahusha, whatever you call it, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yahweh. You know, it's up. You will call him whatever you want afterwards. But I feel like as a born again Christian, it's important to encourage anyone who wants to get closer to his creator opportunity. And there is a playlist in English and in French, for that matter. Donc, je vous dis qu'il est important d'encourager les personnes qui désirent se rapprocher de leur créateur, du Dieu. Et pour cela, j'ai 2 playlists qui sont une en français et une en anglais où on vous explique que, bon, voilà, ok? Donc, cette partie-là, c'est très, très, très bien détaillé for anybody who maybe already is a Christian or maybe think about becoming a Christian or who's lost or want to have some additional tools, material. Je trouve que c'est une section de ma chaîne qui est intéressante pour qui veut chercher à s'enrichir ou découvrir Dieu ou tout simplement connaître un peu plus en la matière. Il y a notamment beaucoup de sessions. Il y a une session qui est très très bien, Learn the Bible in 24 hours. That I will recommend you as well. There is also the animated Bible series, Eurocentric, sure, but nonetheless very interesting. There is a playlist called Churchianity, ok? Donc tout ça, ce sont des playlists qui sont intéressantes parce que notamment on a une playlist qui vous dit apprendre la Bible en 24 heures. D'accord? Ou découvrir la Bible en 24 heures. Il y a un dessin animé biblique, une série biblique d'environ plus d'une dizaine de vidéos et c'était littéralement une sorte de BD, c'est super bien fait. Il y a également, there is also an area with a playlist regarding Halloween. There is also a Halloween playlist with a viewpoint, a Christian viewpoint on this. Information on the 4th of July, les informations sur le 4 juillet, la signification de cette fête pour les descendants africains, les Bibles, les Coloring Bible, the Coloring Bible as well. Also, for those who are from the island, okay, there is a little thingy with the Jamaican patois. Again, back to the Bible in Spanish. Il y a également la Bible en espagnol. Most recently, what I added, donc ce que j'ai récemment rajouté, c'est très intéressant, c'est the Chosen Global Watch Party. And that was so good. This was very, very cool. Very good. So this is something that happened quite recently, for which I can see I'm missing some of them. I've 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I will need to update this, but this is very, very good, and I don't know why some are missing. I don't know what they did with that, but I really encourage you to get familiar with this. For those who are who are from Haiti, there is a place regarding that as well, and of course, there is a non-dramatized version of the Bible which is a new King James version of all the books as well, the 66 books. Et donc, il y a également, j'ai rajouté récemment, les 66 livres de la Bible en version New King James. I also most recently added something very interesting, which is Where to Go by Pastor Mensa Otabil playlist. J'ai également rajouté donc une playlist concernant le pasteur Mensa Otabil qui s'appelle Where to Go. I also added a daily confession playlist for the pastor Creflo Dollar in United States. So Mensa Otabil is in Africa. In Ghana, and Creflo Dollar is located in Georgia. And I also added 3 playlists created by Gregory Toussaint, who happened to be Haitian descent also, and I think he's living also back and forth with the USA. And we have a series unfolding right now, et on a une série qui se passe en ce moment qui s'appelle Le fruit de l'esprit. OK? Et ça, c'est super bien. Fruit l'esprit à dévotion créole. Le fruit de l'esprit, la dévotion. Donc, c'est super sympa. Et aussi, on a le fruit de the fruit of the spirit. So that is alone. Donc, ça, c'est uniquement ma première partie de ma chaîne dans laquelle vous pouvez trouver tout ça. Ce qui est quand même pas mal. D'accord? Ensuite, on a une deuxième partie qui s'appelle The Triangle. Okay, the triangle, I decided to put in priority worship. Pour la deuxième partie, j'ai décidé de mettre en priorité des musiques, des louanges. And in that category, you have Creole spirituals, spiritual Creole, Gertrude Sena, qui est de Martinique, from Martinique, and different playlists, among which you have American playlist, French playlist, Pentecostal, praise and worship, from Family Worship Center in Louisiana. We have a daily worship, and you have some teaching and services, and some Bible study, an explanation on the Expositor Study Bibles, and some Spanish also, some Spanish worship. And yet again, you have the possibility to familiar yourself with what resonates the most with you. And also I decided to put in that section anything pertaining to I would say fantasoids or non-human from above or from under creatures. Et donc j'ai décidé aussi de mettre dans cette partie-là des choses qui ne sont pas humaines, mais qui sont ce qu'un autre créateur appelle des fantasoïdes, dans lequel vous pouvez retrouver par exemple les informations sur les schtroumpfs et les elfes, ou les choses qui ne sont pas humaines en règle générale. I also added recently the upload of Pastor Ivan Tate, who is also a pastor as well. J'ai aussi pris la liberté de rajouter les téléchargements d'un pasteur qui s'appelle Ivan Tate, qui est aux États-Unis. Voilà. Bon. What else can we find on my channel? Que pouvons-nous trouver d'autre sur ma chaîne? Okay, this section, I really like it. It's actually a section that I update quite frequently. Cette section, c'est une section que j'utilise fréquemment. Je simplement appelé YT, YT. I simply call it YT. And on that section, you have my upload, my published, may I add, upload playlist. You have then 24 hours only playlist. Donc après, on a une playlist qui s'appelle pour 24 heures seulement. D'accord. Je reviendrai dessus peut-être plus tard. And then I really, really like those three following playlists. There are playlists regarding, one is for the Black offsprings, one is for the Black mothers, and the other one is for the Black fathers. Okay, I really like that because it's a way of sharing a positive, uplifting, different part of the diaspora, and it's so cute to see them, you know. Donc voilà, dans les premiers temps, j'ai essayé de mettre donc les téléchargements, une playlist qui est renouvelée plus ou moins régulièrement, qui s'appelle pour 24 heures uniquement. 24 heures, des fois c'est pour une semaine, des fois c'est pour un mois. Et puis il y a 3 playlists que j'aime particulièrement, c'est la playlist pour les petits enfants, les petits enfants noirs. On a aussi une playlist pour les mamans noires et une playlist pour les papas noirs. Ça, voilà. Ok. Ça, je trouve ça super bien de mettre ça. Et je remercie infiniment, and I'm very, very thankful for the lady who is the original creator of that playlist, of course. Then we have a playlist in order to learn to speak or learn to understand Creole, which is very nice. Then you have a playlist regarding the food, green bean, onion, mushroom, berries, seeds, also known as the Kciebenz, right? It's a very helpful playlist that has been gracefully done because and thanks to the ministers of health as well. The Minister of Wellness, Nathaniel Jordan, as well. So I really encourage you to have this, to have a look to that. And I have another playlist also, which is to whom it may concern. This is directly targeted to information pertaining to the narcissists of the world. And also we have after that Afrocentric phenotype genotype dolls, representation and Afrocentric air matters. Okay, donc that alone, vous voyez que moi j'ai un petit focus sur tout ce qui est afrocentrique ou eurocentrique. Ok. Donc là, on a notamment, pour moi, une personne que j'aime beaucoup aussi à la télévision. On a Jessica Pearson, qui est donc une actrice que j'aime beaucoup, qui est le personnage de la série télévisée, l'un des personnages de la série télévisée qui s'appelle en français Avocat sur mesure, mais en anglais ça s'appelle Suits. Of course, everybody knows the character that Gina Torres plays in Suits. And again, with the Afrocentric genotype doll representation, you have a different way of discovering dolls for the diaspora, the so-called diaspora. Again, all this video, this live is the so-called African diaspora. Ça veut dire que cette vidéo, c'est pour vous dire que on est dans une so-called, c'est une soi-disant diaspora. Cette diaspora, elle est vraiment très, très, très diverse culturellement, géographiquement, linguistiquement. This is very diverse diaspora from the culture, from the idioma, la lengua, from everything, from the culture, from the nationality and whatnot. It's so rich and different. So if we keep on like this, we have so many other variable playlists that are worth checking if you take the time as well from that. Okay, so that is one of with the second section of my channel. Then I dedicated a full section for musique in French, musica in Spanish, and in that section you have every kind of sound. Et dans ce domaine-là, dans cette section-là, dans cette portion-là, vous avez toutes sortes de musique. You have playlists like French West Indian songs. Vous avez dans la musique de la Martinique, des Antilles, childhood Japanese animated manga. You have the générique, the theme song. Of course, we have Pearson, aka Jessica Pearson, again, music of her first season show. And then we have French music, amazing playlist. Okay, you have a playlist that has at the moment 433 videos, and it's called Melody, Rhythm, and Harmony. And on that you have so many different sounds from all over the world, I'm telling you. Then you have L'amour en héritage, you have Rega, L'amour en héritage, which is basically it's Vladimir Cosma for sure. Everybody, or some aficionados, we know who he is, and this is amazing. If you don't know what to do, I really encourage you to listen to that. It's a good piece of music. So of course there is some reggae, raga, Grand Hotel, of course, Joey Isayashi, la music from Japan. You have, of course, some worship here and there, and you have different choice to listen to. Okay, and then what we have, you have another section, and the other section is, hold on. It's so nice to browse a little bit like this and to, yeah, because this, c'est si bien de balader comme ça et de voir tout ça parce que it's basically the contribution to so many creators, influencers, vloggers, all this, you know. C'est tellement bien de voir ça parce que c'est la contribution de tant de personnes, ok, des chanteurs, des acteurs, des vloggers. Then you have dessin animé, which is animated, dibujos animados. Oh, this section, I'm telling you. Et alors là, vous avez une autre section c'est une section qui concerne les dessins animés. Et alors là, cette section, je vous dis pas. The first 2 or 3 sections is very, very grown up and very serious and everything. But when we come down to that section, it's a throwback to the memory lane. Et quand vous arrivez dans cette section-là, c'est un retour vers des moments joyeux en fait. Hein. It's amazing the different. It's amazing the opportunity to still be able to share and watch with the new generation those jewels basically. Who happen to be very, very Eurocentric though, but nonetheless much more morally acceptable than what we can find now for the children. Okay, so I really encourage you, for instance, to get familiar with the discovery of the human body. The Once Upon a Time, The Human Body. Il était une fois le corps humain. Era una vez el cuerpo humano. Bien sûr, la petite princesse, parmi tant d'autres. Dickens. I'm very, very fan of the Dickens as well. And so many other things that really will satisfy anybody who want to have a break in life as well, and just chill and laugh or learn in a fun environment and way as well. Okay, so this is the section dessin animé, animated, dibujos animados. Okay, and then we have sitcom, série, movie, film et películas, right? Et donc là, then we have another section that is for documentaries, movies, TV shows, playlists that I like to that really put anywhere else that are currently on YouTube. And at the moment, I decided to redo the layout. Et donc là, j'ai décidé de refaire le layout de ma chaîne et donc j'ai décidé de refaire ma chaîne et donc de mettre en avant des choses qui peuvent aider à les personnes soucieuses de s'éduquer. I decided to put forth material that I gathered over the course of the many, many years in the past, material that could help people that are very decided and committed to educate themselves on a subject that may be not readily available for them. Okay. And it's in that, and c'est pour ça, and that's the reason that you can find a playlist called Slavery, and then Insanity, and then White Privilege, and then a section that I recently added called White Allies, Influencers Taking a Stand against institutionalized racism geared towards so-called minorities who happen to be black. Ok. Donc là, j'ai mis donc effectivement une playlist que j'ai rajoutée qui concerne les youtubeurs, les influenceurs, ceux qui ont beaucoup de fanbase, qui ont décidé de mettre à profit, de juste s'engager dans la cause, dans une cause, suivi de petits rappels quand même avec esclavage créole. On a, j'ai 61 épisodes. I have 61 episodes of the White Slave, a fantastic, phenomenal series that was shot in Colombia. Et donc j'ai également mis tous les épisodes de la série complète de l'esclave blanche Victoria, qui est une série qui concerne l'esclavage qui s'est déroulée, qui s'est déroulée et également enregistrée donc en Colombie. Okay, donc that section up until recently was more geared to, different stuff. But I decided to revamp it a little bit and push forth those necessary playlists to help others who are willing to get educated on the matter. But you can still find after that a brand new dramatized narrative weekly audio podcast that I fell on recently called Borrasca, which is very, very well dubbed, and it's every Monday. Voilà. Et donc je rajoute également donc une petite série américaine, enfin du moins un petit creepypasta qui est en anglais uniquement et qui est donc téléchargé tous les lundis. C'est un podcast très intéressant en fait et super bien doublé. Et sinon, au-delà de cela, j'ai vraiment des listes différentes telles que les pilotes, donc les premiers épisodes des séries télévisées de mon enfance, et également une façon de corriger donc la promotion. C'est-à-dire que in the past, we were not very much represented, or not as much as they should, and now there is a collective effort to amend this, and it's a reason why I tried to document it also in the playlist. You have a playlist which is very good, which is a Scrooge compilation, A Christmas Carol, also known as Un Chant de Noël, different film, multilingual version. Enough said, go enjoy. And then you have different stuff, interracial trailer movies, powerful black movies, in the Village, which is basically a fantastic playlist about the prisoner. Okay, I really encourage you for you to have a look to that. Je vous encourage vraiment, si vous parlez anglais, d'aller vers la playlist qui s'appelle In the Village. You will not be disappointed. And other than that, of course, you have Suits, because I'm very, very like in this show. And you have some jewels and some pearls, some very good, interesting thing as Hyperion Bay as well. Something regarding the invaders, also not the envahisseurs. So many things. You have to take a look. And if you like anything of this video, of course, you can directly go back if you happen to go in any of my playlist and you enjoy, of course, any of the videos that are included in them, go and subscribe or encourage the creator who uploaded the video, of course. So you have different stuff over there. You can literally see my interest in that section. You can literally see my diverse interest in that section. Vous pouvez carrément voir mes intérêts mes intérêts super variés et divers dans cette section pour ne dire que certaines choses. Voilà. On a quoi? On a quoi? On a les liaisons dangereuses. Enough said. Cenerentola. Fiction Rayuno. Okay. Premier baiser en français, il y a les garçons. On a quoi d'autre? On a Dangerous Legion, like I said. On a la Révolution française, des applications. On a The Third Rock from the Sun. Movie Dance Moves and Soul Train, John Wick versus Ethan Hunt. On a Superman, le doublage en français. On a un podcast, des reviews sur Riverdale. On a une ode, on va appeler ça autrement, sur Signed, Seen and Delivered, formerly known as, of course, Lost Letters Mysteries, California Dreams TV show, Grand Hotel in Arabic, Grand Hotel in French, Grand Hotel in Spanish. You know, it's very, 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 very diverse. Twilight Zone, meaning La Quatrième Dimension, American historical girl dolls collectors, so we collect the doll and everything, Small Wonders, romance interracial movies, Strauss Dynasty. So as you can see, there are a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. Okay. Princess Fantagaro, the Cave of the Golden Rose, an ode to Claire Extable. You know, there are so many things. If you want to, you can enjoy and see. Okay, so this is my channel regarding the sharing of content uploaded by others creators on that platform, which is YouTube. Okay, and my channel is not monetized, et ma chaîne n'est pas monétisée. Et ce que je viens de vous partager, ce sont des différentes playlists que j'ai organisées moi-même, qui intègrent et qui rassemblent des vidéos que des créateurs de cette plateforme qu'on appelle YouTube ont décidé de gracieusement partager et de créer, tout simplement. Voilà. I am so happy that right now the world is moving into a direction that seems to be unprecedented. I am so happy that people start to say enough is enough, and I don't give a damn of what you can think about me, about what it is going on. I'm gonna absolutely stand and make my voice heard. And I really appreciate that so much, so much. It's so amazing what's going on right now, that it's like people think that no matter what, we are a race that have only been brought to the surface of the earth to be cattle or sheep or slave. And right now, if anything, what the world, what everybody's showing to who is paying attention, is that couldn't be the further the contrary. Meaning that everybody now have something to say and are willing to stand their ground to make it known. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Meaning that if in the past many people were getting away with their wrongdoing, it is a time where now it is highly difficult and challenging to keep on doing what they used to do, no matter what they were used to do. Like, people are paying attention now. C'est fabuleux, c'est absolument remarquable. Et c'est époustouflant de voir qu'autant de personnes maintenant dit ça suffit, ça suffit. C'est remarquable. People are now realizing that the game is not in their favor, that the race is rigged, and the only thing that they want to share with them is the fact that it's a racism, a racist surrounding. No, this could be far from the truth. This is not racism, it is race. Period. It's a race. It's a race. Okay. And as much as everybody wants us to believe that we are all the same, we have proclivities, tendencies, agendas, ulterior motive. We are not all made out of the same cookie cutter, that is for sure. But oh boy, right now, the world is telling who is listening You know what? No, not on my watch. And it's beautiful because what I do realize that is sometimes this is telling me that it's basically the people that you would expect the least that are doing that. It is the person that you would expect the least that are doing that. And that is amazing. And that is amazing. Yes. So you don't like me because I am not what you want me to be? Too bad. It's on you, not on me. And that's as simple as that. That is as simple as that. Okay? That is as simple as that. Okay? And it's beautiful. And it's amazing. And it's beautiful. Because as much as the world or some agent would like you to believe that this is so chaos, this is so bad, this is so ugly, this is so nasty. No. I beg to differ. It is changing. It's not changing the way you want. It's not changing the way you're used to, but it's changing. It is changing. It is changing. It is changing. So, when I go anywhere in the world, I need to abide by the code of the world. Anytime I go somewhere, I need to abide by the code of the world. That's it. Anywhere I go, people see a black person, right? This is the terminology, the vernacular, the modern vernacular. It's black. Okay? But for some reason, there are more and more people that look like me, okay, that have the same skin tone like me, sometimes the same gender, not necessarily, not always, and they yet again try to divide one way or another. Okay? It's their prerogative, it's their choice. They have the right to do that. Okay? It's okay. And instead of explaining us in a loving manner what could be improved, instead of teaching us what they perceive as us not knowing, they are so bragging. They are so bragging. Instead of explaining me, you know this and you know that, they are so bragging. I have different people that I'm listening on YouTube, and I will always be grateful for those that demonstrate a high level of humility. You know? No matter their no matter their skin tone, background, nationality, humility. Some know, some don't know. Okay, some know, some don't know. But when you are somebody who's trying to learn, okay, and you voice that you're trying to learn, that you're eager to learn, and then you fell on somebody, one is telling you, one is bragging you, one is bragging so hard regarding their knowledge that is very deterring. Like you don't want to do anything with them. You don't want to do anything with them. You try to support them and you share their content in order for them to have additional exposure, whether you completely agree with them or not. That's beside the point. They are part of the diaspora, so you basically offer the possibility for them to be heard in a different sector, either of YouTube or geographical location or whatever. But no, what occurs is this: you subscribe to their channel, right? Or not, but most of the time you subscribe to your channel and then they come back to your channel because some of them are so after the subscribers, you know, views and accounts, and then they go to your platform and then they they dress a profile about you and then they come back to their platform and they literally slay you in so many pieces with a clever subliminal way. And no, I'm not talking at all about dolls, whether it's silicone dolls, reborn or not. I'm not talking about this sector at all. I'm talking about the African diaspora, the so-called African diaspora that counts on YouTube alone so many female figures, so many male figures, so many maternal figures, so many paternal figures, so many brother figures, so many sister figure that are so quick and eager to find a way to make sure that they criticize you because you're not American or or you're not dark skin or you're not a mother or you're not this or you're not African or you're not light skin or you're not thin or you're not fat or you're not tall or you're not small or you're not, it's so counterproductive, counterproductive. You know, you if you subscribe to someone, um, whatever the person bring, it's an interest of you, right? So it should be called. If you sum up their video, this basically send them a signal because they can see who sum up a video. Okay, it should be positive. It should be positive. You sum up the videos. It should be positive. No, no, no. You sum up, they'll say, oh, let me see who sum up my video. Oh my God, this is somebody who happened to be this, that, and the third. Let me go back to my channel and make sure that I exactly criticize, slay, um, uh, belittle, and whatnot the person. Yep. True story, people. True story. This used to be so different on YouTube back in the day, right? And but that's what we have now. You have an unhealthy competition within the diaspora, which is ridiculous, which is compromising to the utmost. So the reason I call this live the so-called the so-called diaspora is because where where is this diaspora that everybody's speaking about? That I am the one of the first one to always quote. There is no, because the diaspora is it's a form of unity, a unity, um, something which is solid. You know, doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I remember when um, people are always expecting you to do stuff because they think they figured you out. They figured you out. This diaspora is a diaspora that introduced me, literally introduced me to the word bed winch. Oh, no, 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 no. It is not the white man. It is not the white daddy, the white zaddy, the white oppressor, the white so-called supremacist. It is the so-called African diaspora who introduced me to the term vernacular that they like to call bed winch. Let that sink in. It is the same diaspora, so-called diaspora, that I witnessed persecuting a mother for a stand regarding dating options. It is the so-called same diaspora that I saw, the same so-called diaspora that I saw persecuting a mother for a stand regarding dating options. It is also the same so-called diaspora that I saw um, uh, literally go to enter in a so-called gender war. It is also the same diaspora that I saw online um, uh, going so harshly um, on a lady who happened to be supposedly, allegedly pregnant out of wedlock from someone deemed the the least favorable option in the uh, black sector of YouTube. It is the same so-called diaspora that is constantly bashing their own way before, way more often than anyone else. It's the same so-called diaspora that I saw actively partaking to immoral, dangerous acts. It is the same so-called diaspora, African diaspora, that I've seen labeling people. Oh, you are light skin. Oh, you are not dark skin. Oh, you are dark skin. Oh, you are ugly. Oh, you are, you know. It is the same diaspora in which I've seen so many sexist men calling their mothers, sister, auntie, bitches, or female. It is the same so-called African diaspora that treat Caribbean differently or refused even the help of so-called Caribbean in their quest for reparation in United States. So diaspora, African diaspora, indigeny, what exactly are we? You know, what exactly can somebody be then? Because you don't really let people have the discovery journey. You don't let them choose. You don't reinforce what they are. You, this with, so according to me, is the biggest black on black crime that everybody want to talk but not really mention as such, because they like to discuss about the black on black crime as opposition to you know um, um, when so-called Caucasian, or white murder blacks or blacks murder whites, but and then said, oh no, there is more people that bear arms within the within the black community that kill each other. But there is so many different ways to kill each other in the so-called African diaspora. When you criticize a content creator for her way of speaking because she's speak according to your standard like a valley girl, you know, or because one is um, obviously battling mental health issues, you know, and have some tremendous problem with their offsprings. Instead of helping her, they make a mockery about her. So I just don't know now, because I have different I came across different content creator, light skin, dark skin, brown skin, no skin, green skin, white skin, whatever skin. But at the end of the day, I'm just a little bit confused, because they keep on talking about a war. We are in war. What about so something like that, or somebody's on war against us or against them? But any sort of allies, help, or willing people or entity that want to assist them, they are rebuked. So the so-called African diaspora, the very same so-called African diaspora who go in so harshly and vehemently to explain you the reason why you cannot reproduce with the mate that you choose, you know? So, the so-called African diaspora lack of discernment because they don't see, they don't recognize agent. They don't. And actually, I think we like to entertain them. We like to entertain them. We like to be entertained by them. So they get a kick out of it. You understand? All the symbolism and sign out there, but we disregard them because, hey, you know, it's it sounds good, you know, it sounds proper. It sounds proper. It sounds good, you know. It's re and it's re-entry injury. It's injury. You re-enter in it, and you re-enter in it, and you re-enter in it, and you re-enter in it. And at some point, there are some ladies, il y a des femmes, some ladies that said, "Stop! I will be the tribe of one, and I will be pro me, or I will be pro women, pro black women to be specific." And then they are also call out for that. Don't know what to do, honestly, because I'm very, very, very proud and happy to help other content creator with their voice and stand, and especially when they pertain to my so-called um, community, quote unquote. But when you hear closely and they get to know that you listen, they turn on you always. Always. You have noticed? Haven't you noticed? It's like I would hate. I'm saying I'm happy. I'm grateful that I never had such a teacher in my life that did that kind of game. They I had teachers that were questionable, but you know what? You know that you are here to empower her, to empower us, to give us wisdom, tactics, revelations, intel, um, guidance, but you use your position and your knowledge to hurt. So now, because you think that you have all of the understanding and the knowledge of so many things, that we are not allowed to have our own voice. No, I'm sorry. I will willfully disagree. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Some women encourage us to not um, protest. Some women encourage us to protest. Some women encourage us to do nothing. Some women encourage us to do everything. But what about the free will? You know, because of course everybody, none of them wants to have anything to do with religion, God, morality. So let's put that aside, right? It's not popular apparently. Okay, fair enough. But my point is, I go to one creator, it's the same old thing. It's an African in Africa with African people. and I go to another creator, and it's the same thing. But it's in America with American, you know, hosts and guests. And then you go to a Caribbean environment, and that the same old. So it's a spirit. That's tell me it is not what we think. It is a spirit. We go to a certain community online, no matter what community it is, it's the same way of doing things. So what does that tell me? It's a spirit. That is my honest opinion, right? So I hear people say, ask a variable question. Why would we as women be in the forefront of any fight? Other ask, why would we be the one wearing the cape? Why? And others said, you have to burn the cape. Some others say, no, I'm perfectly capable. So one is saying that I am the mother, the creator of all things. I create all skin tone. I create all individual on this earth. All individuals came from the black woman. So I am the it girl. I am the, and so what is it exactly? What is it? What is it? Which one is it? Which one is it when somebody dare questions why do we care for an American man who happen to be unjustly, or I don't know, well, whatever. There is a way to be justly or unjustly, or who be brutally killed, And I was there at some point. I was like, I'm not saying that we have to care or that we have to not care more. Or I'm just saying that, for instance, for bottom jean, I said at that point in time, I think it was in November or October, my space my headspace was not in there in that. So I was aware of that, but I didn't indulge in this. Um I didn't feed this, but I was aware of that, aware enough to do what I have to do in the spiritual realms for him, for his. Okay. Even though there is still a chance that everything is, as they call it, a stage and hoax or whatever. It doesn't matter. We are all in a matrix. We are all in a dream. We are all in a dream, in an illusion. So even this, even if the one that is in mainstream media, pinned for the face of the world to see, maybe, you know, acted up or scheduled or even yes, set up, who cares? How many do we know for without an inch of doubt that still had had happened and will maybe certainly for sure yet again happened? Okay, you're missing the point. Okay, there are so many false flags of different sort. Okay, but it doesn't matter because so many that are not even publicized, are not even reported, are not even given the light that they deserved. Okay, so when I hear some people that say, "Oh, you shouldn't say something, you shouldn't do something, you everybody should do as they see fit." Okay, but mocking again, always mocking, So now we are mocking the Karens. Now, she has her own retribution, those one, because they're literally looking for it. But at the same time, can we teach them as well? There is a disconnect even for them. There is a disconnect, an obvious disconnect, even from the so-called, repeatedly, wrongfully called, supremacist or supremacist, um, people. They too were of descendants. Their descendants were esclavagists for some, for many, right? So they too still hold in their DNA the story, the impact, the hurt, all of this as well. But it seems that we only want to deal, or lack thereof, with the former slave, the descendant of slave. No, 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 no. Like they like to say, we are all in this together. So the PTSD, the post-traumatic disorder of some sort, is for everyone. It's global. It's global. It's mondial. It's planetary. It's everybody. It's everybody. But we refuse to hear them. We refuse to hear them. Even if a Becky, a Karen, a Sally, a Patty, or whatever is acting up, there is a reason, an underneath reason. And why nobody want to heal this part? Why nobody want to make sure that this part is taken care of else as well? You know? Why are we still thinking that shaming them online will do the tricks, or making them lose their livelihood will be enough? They need to be reprogrammed in the right direction. Yeah, and I'm thinking, like my husband said, this starts with a revival, a renewing, a renewal of the heart, not the mind, the heart. But this require a will to do so from all parties, from all parties, and not only the whites, the so-called blacks, but the bystander as well, the one that nobody even think that they exist, or they think that they are watching or something, and the one that are not in the in on the fire right now also, but they will be in the future. We need to have a collective, um, healing session. And to me, I think that the so-called reset that everybody's speaking about, the change that is coming up, you know, will hopefully contribute, if not do this, you know. But again, I hope and pray that parties, individuals, heart and soul will be willing to take a step back, reflect and assess, and say, you know what, enough now, enough. But of course, so many people will do their maximum to keep what they have, and they will fight for it. And it's perfectly understandable as well. But So on the 18th of April, I had a discussion with my husband, and it was in my heart for quite some time. Quite some time. And it was a realization, a revelation of the world, the system in which we live in, you know. So I jotted some notes, and they were like this, and I may be wrong, and I may be totally wrong on that, but it's a beginning. And to a little bit summarize or to preface that, it was how on earth some are always on the top and others are always by design at the bottom. How on earth? What does the one that are on top successfully do? And I was thinking there must be something else than only there must be something more than just being just a skin color, you know? It just. And I was thinking, what is let's very much think about this and realize what is missing to those who happen to be my so-called African diaspora are missing. You understand? And I thought about it and I was like, let's see. What do they have on the top? Those who are on the top. Okay. My notes reads blue blood, blood type A, royalty noble, aristocrat from Mars or extraterrestrial or intraterrestrial, lunars, red, white, blue flag. Then I wrote title, titre, coat of arms, blason, language, langue, bloodline, lignée sanguine, land, le terrain, flag, drapeau, hymne, currency, devise, will, testament, descendance. And I also realized that they all have one of each of the following: bank or banks, law or laws, health or health with an S, religion or religions, immobilier, so constructions, science, military, high rank military, knights, KNIGHT, high ranks, manipulate with their own mind, AI, or intellect. These are my notes, very, very much, okay? Bourgeoisie, hybrid, blue blood A minus or rhesus negative, bourgeoisie, blanche espagnole, italienne, sicilienne, grecque, juive, white colors. Et là, je reprends. Banquier, avocat, notaire, comptable, docteur, pasteur, okay? So bankers, lawyers, notary, um, um, accountants, pastors, electricians, plumber, scientists, high-rank military, high-ranked knight, high-rank officers, high-rank politicians. And then I have underneath, I wrote, work with their hands, own mind, work with their own mind, AI and intellect, okay? And then I wrote commoners underneath that. Commoners, so they work with their hands, okay? They work with their hands as opposed to those who work with their minds, okay? Commoners, terrestres, blood, eau, d'accord? Le tiers état, they are poor as opposed to those on the top who are wealthy. Africa, supposedly, allegedly, so-called poor. Tropical region, sun stars, sea stars. That's what we are called, as opposed to others. Huh? Blue colors, red, black, and green flag. Farmers, des paysans. Workers, des ouvriers. Craftsmen, des artisans. Soldats, soldiers. And they all work with their hands. This is what I thought about on the 18th of April, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the 18th of April. See? So, to bounce back on this, what do we lack? Those who are, you know, at the bottom, you know, what are, in each family, we should have title, we should have coat of arms, and language. Okay? We don't even have one language that uniform us all. Yeah? No, I'm sorry, we don't. We have so many languages, but we don't have one language or a panel of language that are you know, the land, the land in Africa are not even theirs. The land in Africa is not even exploited by their own over there. The land in West Indies is the same. The land in America, the land in Europe. So we don't own any land worldwide in a significant manner, I mean, in which we use and sell the resources, you know, generated from the land. I mean, the flag. We have so many, we are, as African descendants, under so many different banner, so many alternative drapeau flag, right? Which are most of the time red, white, blue. Red, white, blue, America. Bleu, blanc, rouge, blue, white, red, French. Blue, red, white, blue, UK. You know, it's the same color for different states, but still for the wealthiest, for the ones out on the top. So we miss, basically, we don't have a sense of caring for our descendants, our will, our currency, because we don't have any currency. Do we have our own currency? Last time I checked, thank God it's starting to change. But even in Africa, the currency over there for the French-speaking country over there was the franc, le CFA. The flag. Do we have a color that is worldwide? We know that it's us. Okay, in the bleu blanc rouge, in the blue white red flag that is in France, this flag doesn't have my color on it. But for white people, any white person, for my husband, his color is on the flag. So we are missing those to be competitive, to be at least to be peers with them, at least, at the same level. We are, and those so-called other species within the human race who successfully reach a level of protecting those, meaning their title, their coat of arms, their language, their bloodlines, their lands, their flags, their hymn, their currency, their will, their descendants, their banks, their laws, their health, their religion, their science, their military, and so on and so forth. You know, they protected they protected everything everywhere that is theirs. They are a force to reckon with, and they are not wrongfully disparaged, they are not abused, they are not brutalized, they are not senselessly, they are not murder, cold blooded, you know, murdered in a broad daylight without any type of retribution for the murderer. They are respected. They are respected because they know, or everybody knows, that they can retaliate, not necessarily with a lethal weapon, just even economical sanction and weapon. And that is the key to me. That's the key. So we are a long way as a so-called African descent to diaspora, whatever you want to call it, indigene, West Indian. We have so much to work because we are still discussing in our individual platform. No, you light skin. No, you dark skin. No, you not light skin enough. No, you not dark skin enough. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, or you Bedouins, or you do this, or you do this, or you do that, or you make that, or you no make that, or you hypergamy, or you not hypergamy, or you this, or you a sellout, or you a house nigger, or you a ass negro. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So yeah, it has been now a little bit under 2 hours right now that I'm saying this. And I'm very, very concerned because I don't see people actively realizing that we can do with allies, allies that already have done the work. Again, let me just say it again. I was thinking on the 18th of April, few days before my 40th birthday. But let me see something. What do the wealthiest of this world have that we don't? They have a certain blood, a certain blood type, a certain caste, a certain flag, a certain title, a certain coat of arms, a certain language, a certain bloodline, a certain geographical location. Therefore, it's basically land, a certain currency, a certain will, a certain a certain lineage, okay, and a certain sector. They hold the banks, they hold the law, the health, the religion, the science, the military. What do we have? Come on. What do we have? So when we say, okay, it's time um, to get rid of racism, no, get rid of the ISM at the end of this word. But get in the race though. Jump in the race, okay? It's about time that the bottom feeders of this planet who, with from whom the world cannot even function if we are honest, because they are holding the key position that require work with their hands. So you need soldier, you need craftsmen, you need workers, you need farmers, you need those. You need the commoners, the terrestrial commoners with a certain blood type, a certain phenotype, genome, um, um, empathy, even empathy driven spirit. We need those. We need, or as a matter of fact, the one on the top need us, right? But if we want to upgrade and if we want to elevate in a massive, in a macroeconomical way instead of micro, okay, we need to just, okay, let's see what they do. Okay. They work with they use AI, they use their mind, they use their intellect. Okay, so why on earth within the diaspora, within the African diaspora, you refused, you prohibit me to open my eyes and to open my mind and to open my ways when I want to learn, let's say, I don't know, classical music, or what, when I want to listen classical music, or when I want to listen or learn or even study things that are perceived to be so-called Eurocentrics. You can't imagine how it's it's ridiculous and painful for me to say this is Eurocentric and this is Afrocentric, because I'm fully aware that those who come to my channel are sometimes Euro and then Euro background mindset, and some others are Afrocentric mindset. It's stupid. It's stupid. But it's helped them. It comfort them. And yet again, when we have them right now witnessing a fabulous a momentum worldwide, they say, "Oh, but you are manipulated. I know that with this you are an imbecile, you are an nincompoop because you haven't fully uh, uh, realized or the game that they're playing on you." Huh. Okay, maybe or maybe not, you know. But I'm taking my chances because I can see that there are so many people that are willing to work for the greater good equally and with equity for everybody. Okay, I want to work on this. I want to work with you. Help me, help you, help me getting knowledgeable, help me to know better, help me to change my ways. And I think it's a beautiful thing right now, which is happening. That's it. No matter who is the ally, whether the ally is human or non-human, terrestrial or intraterrestrial or extraterrestrial or human or whatever or entity or AI, I think it's a beautiful thing because this cannot go any longer. No, this trauma. I don't wish that on anybody. And by the way, oh yeah, I haven't watched the video. I only see one picture of this. But I haven't watched. I cannot keep on doing what's another content creator called the porn. It's a porn. It's basically porn to keep on seeing and seeing day in and day out. our own, our people that really look like us, so being poorly treated on a regular basis. It's been a long time that I'm refusing to know that registering and recording that to my psyche. I'm done with this voluntary trauma. No, my mind, my psyche, my being, my soul has long time ago say no more in that game. I'm aware of the problem, but I'm working on the solution. I'm not focusing on the madness part. No, the healing, and one of the venues and path that I think is the best one for that I can recommend to everybody is having a personal relationship with your creator, and you have to discover who is your creator, who you think is your creator, and what your creator can do for you. That's it. Some people call it religion, some people call it personal relationship, some people call it spirituality. Some It's up to you. It's up to you. What has been done has not worked. So it's time to go back to the basics. Go back to the basics. That's it. All right, it's time to go for me. Bye, 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 bye. Um, Whoever will have listened to this, thank you. And may the powerful Almighty God rest upon you and your loved ones. May the powerful Mighty God keep you safe. Get to know Him. Get to know Him. Forget about hearing what people say about him or her, even if you want to call that. Get to know. Do the work. Do the spiritual work. Bye.